It's really important to understand the mindset of a seller and what a seller is afraid of. Does that make sense? Because it's very hard to win homes, especially in my area, not just with your price, but also with your terms, right? Are you going to make some sort of inspection remediation waiver, which means you're willing to eat the cost of some of the inspection stuff that you find? Are you willing to make up the difference in cash if you have an appraisal shortfall? These are all things that, they have free rent in a seller's brain. That's what they're afraid of. And so when you're making an offer, a really smart thing to do is to think about whether or not your terms pre-handle any objection a seller may have to your offer. That is often the secret of winning. Just, as a listing agent, I will tell you that is often the secret of winning, is knowing how to anticipate what the seller is afraid of, addressing it as part of your offer terms, and then the sellers go, because the truth is, if you take away all the no's to your offer, then all that you're left with is yes. Does that make sense? So I just want to make sure that you guys understand that that in a market that is a seller-centric market, okay, you have to deal with all the fears and all the anxiety that the seller has, and you have to pre-handle them before the seller, looks at your offer and says, oh, but they haven't addressed any of the inspection stuff. But this offer has. That's the secret to winning, addressing their concerns before they even, as you submit the offer, you address those concerns, okay? All right,